What's up guys, Jackson and Jonah here with Toasty DIY, and today we got sent over the Toptrees Pet Treat Maker that does everything from start to finish. Let's go ahead and unbox it. I was actually really hoping they'd give us something to be able to show us like how to use it. This is about $100 on Amazon, and this on a lot of places actually. I saw like Wayfair, Walmart, Target, so it seems like it's a pretty successful product. And I think kind of like the glory behind it, because you're like $100 sounds like a lot. It's like 7 things in one.
And there's a lot of, honestly, I gotta say the packaging is clearly very well thought out. You get a lot of stuff in this package here.
Because I think, so this is the front right here. This guy would go on, you know, something along these lines and locks into place.
Like that?
Like that. And then you can see the blades in there and everything. Oh, this is cool. It has like a little, almost like a strainer, like a colander that goes in there.
So they have like a block off part if you don't want to use the chamber over here.
Look, they give us cleaning stuff. That looks like some type of scraper. Or that's like a spatula to. So if you're they don't just say, you know, you can make treats. I mean, you can make actual pet food with this technically too. We'll probably be mostly focusing on like healthy treats in this video. But yeah, look, they give you 2 different sponges with like an abrasive pad to clean with. Inside of here, oh, this is also sponge. It's like one of those ones that like blows up with when you put water on it. Another one of them. Oh, letters. Now, what are these for? They almost look like.
Find that.
They almost look like filters.
They also give you the cooking instructions for depending on the function you're using this for. So like whether you're steaming, air drying, all kinds of stuff. They give you all kinds of. They give you time windows and amounts on what you need to do for certain types of foods. So it is pretty in depth. There's a lot to it.
Yeah, check this out. Pretty fancy actually, like thick pages. Oh, okay, look, they show us how to use each part inside of here. It's like simmer, defrost. So this is what Jonah was looking for. It's actually in this book. So these first few pages just show you, oh look, they tell you like what type of foods you can make for what animals.
Which ones to avoid too, which I think is really cool.
Oh, okay.
So you don't end up giving your pet something that they're not supposed to eat.
Yeah. So we got blend, steam, simmer, air dry, defrost, cool, and self-clean. Oh, and then look, we got sorted by like holidays and stuff. What are we feeling today? We're feeling spring and autumn, I think. Oh, look, functional and nutrition too, which that's probably what we're gonna actually end up being going. Because look, salmon and egg yolk. I actually bought salmon. So if you guys didn't know, well, I say you guys definitely don't know. I went ahead and bought a bunch of ingredients ahead of time. I got them a few days ago, a week ago, so they're not like super fresh at this point, but I don't think the dogs or cats will be super picky. But we got salmon, eggs, spinach, carrots, tomatoes, some strawberries, and maybe a couple, cream cheese, you know, for flavoring. So
essentially a couple things I wanted to point out while we've been doing the unboxing. The instructions, and then of course the cookbook over there, have been pretty in-depth and helpful to what comes with it and how to use the actual whole setup here. So we'll put these to the test when we actually use the items here, and we'll let you guys know, you know, how easy things actually end up being. But it's a lot in a small box, and that's really cool to see. You get a lot for $100 and a lot of accessories. We're gonna end up having to figure out how to use those too. But we're gonna probably, you want to grab the ingredients now and kind of see if we dive into it?
I mean, just based on that one that I saw too.
It's like it's almost like Pinterest-like, if you will.
Kind of fun. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it's very nicely set up.
Okay, so salmon and egg yolk cake. I'll have to check if we have peppers, but we got everything else. So blend the salmon and bell pepper, then fill the bottom of a glass jar with the mixture. Crack egg, separate yolk, place the yolk on top. Layered, place the jar in the steaming basket and steam for 40 minutes. We'll have to see if we have that stuff. So Let's go grab all the ingredients.
All right, we are back with the ingredients now. So you can see we have all of our ingredients here. We probably won't be using all of these. Maybe we will, but we have also went ahead and taken off the blender blade covers. We also took out the little strainer piece on the right there. And what we're gonna do, I think Jackson can better explain it, but I think we're gonna go ahead and try the steaming feature now.
I want to try everything real quick. You know, just anything we can. Okay, so let's try blend. Let's just see if that, I don't know if I hold it or if it just goes. No, maybe you have to hold it. Okay.
You probably have to hold it for this, yeah.
Ah, okay. Not too scary.
No, it's not too bad.
Yeah, okay, so you have to hold it, which is honestly smart for safety. And it tells you how long it's going, too.
Yeah, it tells you how long it's going, so you can...
So, okay, let's see cool. How does cool work? Just curious if we'll even hear anything. Oh,
okay, so you
there's a fan in there. Let me see, are we getting air? Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
feel inside there. It's blowing kind of cold air.
Okay, yeah, it's like pretty decently cold air.
Okay.
That'll cool it down a little bit.
All right, let's try, I guess defrost should be heat. Which I'm curious, does this thing actually have a heating element in it? I wonder if we have to turn this off first.
Probably have to turn off the coolify, to guess. And I'm assuming this is the timer that it has set for the defrost.
Yes, yeah, so you can change, oh, it's hot.
Okay.
Yeah, do you feel that? It's like hot air.
Oh,
There's actually like a little heater
relatively
in there.
hot. Okay.
Interesting. Okay, so yeah, air dry and defrost I think are very similar. They probably work almost the same. Okay, let's see, so self-clean. So yeah, there's a little delay on that stuff. Okay, so self-clean, what does that even do? I'm wondering if it needs water in it. I'm wondering if there was water in there, if it would, or maybe you just pour water in it and then
Probably
it just
pour water
goes.
in it, and it probably also has some kind of cleaning feature over here on the left.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's a 30-second self-cleaning timer. You can see it counting down at the top there. So
And we haven't tried simmer. I'm gonna go ahead and put the water in just in case it needs. So we can see we have a max fill line. It says only water, so we're gonna assume that means only water.
and then it even has it has arrows and stuff to
Yeah, it locks in.
lock
Right.
into place.
So we're going steam.
We're going to steam. I'm assuming it'll take a bit for
Yeah,
it
we
to
can.
hit
Yeah,
the temp.
let's come back and see if anything changes when we come back.
Coming
Oh,
up.
it is starting to steam up.
Oh, wow. Good
It's
thing we
really
waited a
steaming
minute.
up. Yeah, okay. So guys, patience game. Patience is important. So we actually, listen, we're guys, but we read instructions. I don't even know why we read instructions, but so how the steamer works is it actually connects to, I thought it would have been this, but it connects to this. And if you notice, yeah, it's already warm now too. So I think you have to give it about maybe 5 minutes for it to start actually producing the steam, but it basically travels over to here. There's like a tiny little hole in this chamber you can see, and we're supposed to have this basket in here with whatever ingredients that we have just maybe blended, and then it will steam them. So that makes sense. Now I'm curious because we know how everything else works. How does, what's the difference actually between air dry and defrost? So air dry is lay the meat slices or mixed biscuit dough on the left side. Adjust the trays as needed, press air dry. Usually takes 5 to 12 hours. The air dry function uses a low temperature drying to preserve nutrients. That makes sense. And like that, just sleep on it and it'll be ready. Now defrost is gonna be more of, okay, quickly thaw ingredients, so much hotter heat. So that's gonna be like our frozen strawberries, if we wanted to just get those ready, or if you had a frozen chicken, So that makes sense, all right. And then cool is literally just freshly steamed food, too hot to serve, place it in there and it blows cool air inside there. Now let's see for simmer. Okay, I think simmer also uses it. After adding water to the tank, cover the lid, lock it in place, press simmer, gradually release steam to slow cook the ingredients while the blades rotate every 5 minutes. So this one, you don't use the basket. Look how much steam we've made, by the way. Just in that time of talking, we made a lot of steam. Okay, so the difference between simmer and steam, from what I gather, is steam, you use the basket and you use ingredients. The blender doesn't do anything, so it's to steam whole cut ingredients. But then simmer, it looks like is going to be more of, it's in the blender, so maybe right after you blend it, and it's good for making puree. It's like meat or veggie puree. So that's interesting. Okay. Well, I think we've steamed enough for now, so let's go ahead and go and turn it off. So we tested all the ingredients, we've tested all the functions, and we now know that they all work and how they work. Oh wow, do you feel that? I mean, that'll cook. That'll cook stuff. That's
that
cool.
will cook something.
Very cool. All right. I don't know about you all, but I feel like we've done enough testing. I think it's time for Jonah and I to get our hands chefed up and dirty.
I don't normally cook, but
maybe
I can cook for my cat.
Either.
We'll see.
Yeah. Can Jonah at least cook for his cat? So I'm curious how this will go. Well, I'll open it up for you, and then if you want to do the honors.
Okay.
I thought that would really smell really fishy. It actually smells really good. It's like honey. It's honey cured, I think. All right, here she comes.
We probably don't need a lot. I mean,
do however much you want.
Okay.
I'm not going to use this for anything else, so feel free to just cut it all up if you want, and we can save some ingredients. Let's get Jonah doing some salmon.
Yeah, guys.
Do you feel professional?
Nope, not at all.
Seems like a pretty good cut of salmon, though.
Maybe.
And I think I could be wrong, but I think the salmon's already cooked, which is good for us because it's nice not having to worry too much about giving your pet
cooked and ready to eat. So
yeah, you don't have to worry about giving your cat botulism or something, which is nice. We're gonna grab some paper towels. Actually, we got some right here.
Yeah, I'm just peeling some off, and then obviously it's gonna get blended.
So yeah, it's like, who cares?
It doesn't really matter. So
I
I'm
guess,
just gonna.
Can you use the bottom part too, like the skin?
The skin part?
That's probably pretty good for this animals, probably.
Probably.
And we probably will use water as a base for blending, so that works out. We don't need to go through and clean the water out of this or anything. The blender looks like it's pretty sharp. I don't think it's gonna have a problem with any of this. Let's try that.
Here we go.
All right, let's just see what happens. So now that, you know, both of us talked, we're not chefs. I do some HelloFreshes, which has taught me a lot of cooking, but I still am not great at cooking, because I think we probably need to kind of put this on. How does this work?
You have to push it on and then twist it.
Am I not putting it on the right? Oh, is it this? Oh, this way.
All right, guys.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, blend. How are we looking up there? Oh, yeah, that's fine. I already think we need a little more liquid in there. You see, everything got so small. So we got the rest of the salmon in. I'm just, you know what, just to see, I'm gonna throw in some whole carrots. We'll see what they do. I'm just trying. I already put some more water in there, so I feel pretty good with the water. But then after that, I think this will be enough to try out. That was kind of my concern, was I was like, you know, for $100 and like how we're gonna have to clean all this when we're done, I mean, it kind of sucks that you can't make a whole lot with it, but it seems like you can.
It's like meal prepping for your pets. For your
animals, yeah.
You can do a lot.
All right, blend mode activate. How are those carrots looking?
Kind of going around a little bit, but they're getting cut up.
See how this looks. Still might need a little more water.
I think it's probably fine. It's
not bad. A couple chunks in there, but
it's pretty liquidy.
It is pretty liquidy.
But
so
I mean,
this might be good.
That's what most wet food looks like. Is it just kind of like?
See, now that I think we got the salmon broken apart, and it's not just like the honey on top. We got some fish.
It kind of smells exactly like cat food.
Yeah. Okay, so
like wet cat food.
I guess at this point, then, yeah, let's just try out the simmer mode on it. See if that gets us results that we want.
Okay.
That means it'll blend about, would they be like 6 times during that? Yeah, I guess let's just let this go and just come back and see what it looks like.
Okay.
All right, it's a little update. We steamed for about 20 minutes. And right now you can see it's still pretty liquidy. So what I'm doing right now, it's still pretty warm. It's actually crazy. It actually made like scrambled eggs on the sides that weren't submerged. So the steam is no joke. It gets hot. We're gonna let this kind of set up. So I might even throw it in the fridge, actually. That'd probably be a good idea. I'm gonna throw it in the fridge so that it gets a little bit thicker, because we want to be able to form these into you know, little shaped treats. Maybe I'll even see if we have an ice cube tray, I'll pour these in there, because then we can actually make, you know, shaped treats without having to hand form them. Well guys, this is a coincidence. I actually just went and looked in our kitchen, and we actually do have frog shape silicone trays. And then we have, I think this is marble, like super heroes and stuff. So I'm gonna try this out, just see how well this pours.
All right, guys, it's been a couple hours since the last update we guys gave you on our Toptrees Pet Treat Maker, and Jackson spent a couple more hours kind of working with the our concoction of, you know, ingredients on the treats, and we took a couple routes on trying to get them to form and solidify into what we ended up giving the animals. And at the end of the day, we didn't try out all of the features that this Pet Treat Maker really offered for $100. It's definitely worth going through those books and, you know, following some recipes and trying and sticking to instructions to try and make, you know, a more ideal treat. But just taking a look at how our animals received them, they actually did a pretty good job. My pets were definitely a little more picky in terms of their food selections. They are very, very picky cats, and they are very particular with what food they like. They definitely showed interest, licked a bowl or two after I even, you know, wiped their bowls clean and everything. So they seemed to like it, but clearly the dogs had no problems eating these treats here. Jackson's 2 dogs were just happy enough to eat them, and they both liked them and had multiple treats. And then Zach's 2 dogs also had no problems, you know, eating them up, and especially Loki there, he was going kind of crazy for those treats. So you can see there that you can definitely make nutritious options for your pets. And if you're into cooking and cooking is a hobby, this is definitely one that you can definitely try out with a bit of a twist for your pets, especially if you're looking to some healthier alternatives. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video. If you want to learn more about this Pet Treat Maker from Toptrees, check out the link in the description down below. But thanks for watching the NFL Did, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.